to Your Manchester.
Episode 10.
Indeed, no more holidays for you.
No, but a big thank you to Dan and Carl for stepping in. So,
how was your holiday?
I loved my holidays. You like my freckles?
I like the freckles, I like the hair.
It took me 2 weeks to get those freckles and nothing else.
You're looking remarkably healthy. Tell everybody where you went.
Went to Mallorca.
Oh.
Got remarried to the same person.
Remarried?
10-year wedding anniversary, you know. So, but you cheated on me.
I did.
You
Twice.
had 2 stand-ins.
I did.
I know.
I couldn't do it on my own, you see.
They were very good.
Country's popular belief, I don't like doing it on my own.
I love a bit of Carl and I love a bit of Dan, so thank you.
You know, problem. Now listen, on the show today we've got a boy who has always been in the mood for dancing. He is the son of Shane Nolan and Shane Richie, but he's going from strength to strength on his own terms. That's right, Shane Nolan joins us.
Yes, and with the more increasing fashion of staying fresh, one company has thankfully brought us a brand new product called Bolaki.
I know, I'm glad you pronounced that correctly because I didn't. Plus soap goss from Hayles and not the news from our Lydia. It's going to be a fab show. Where?
Your Manchester. Well, a lot of people will recognise our first guest, the son of Shane Nolan and Shane Richie, and you'd think it'd be easy to try and get into their shadow, but it's not really been for this guy, has it?
No, having known him for a few years now, I can hand on heart say he does quite the opposite. He even made the decision to change his name so we can enjoy the big wide world. He's got a mega fab voice, and when you hear his band are coming, you are definitely guaranteed an amazing night in his company.
Well, please welcome Shane Nolan.
Shane Nolan.
Introduction. I don't know where I'm meant to go with that now.
Did you like that?
I loved it.
Did you write that?
If you could just follow me around every time I gig and
You
just
owe
say
me a
that.
£5 for that, by
Yeah.
the way, just so you know. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Thanks for inviting me on.
Well, thank you for coming.
Anytime.
It's nice to have you here. I'm sweating. It is very hot in here,
It
isn't it?
is very hot. I
Yeah.
brought the weather from Mallorca
It's
with
him.
me.
It's made it hot.
Oh, he has.
It's our guest for the entire week. They're all
I've
quite
lost a
hot
couple of
this week.
pounds. I didn't want to talk about it, but thank you.
You're looking good.
No, I'm skinned.
You've got your. See? You've got your lovely band, haven't you?
I have, yeah.
How's that going?
Good, yeah, really good. We
Yeah?
were actually gigging last night in sunny Butlin, Skegness.
Do you ever take a break?
No, I had a
don't
few
you?
days off because I lost my voice, but apart from that, no, we're gigging all the time.
And are you playing at Blackpool for Pride?
Yeah, this Sunday, yeah.
Wow.
But the night before, we're in Great Yarmouth.
So you are travelling literally the
Yeah,
length and breadth.
literally. Like last month, we did 855 miles or something daft in 3 weeks.
And do you drive yourself, do you?
I drive the nighttime shift, yeah.
It's not on, is it?
It's not fair.
It's not fair. It's
the
not
band's
right.
called Shane Nolan Band. We should be in certain drive, you know what I mean?
You should have a bus by now.
I know. You
The
think
amount
so.
of gigs that you do.
I know. If we weren't skint, we wouldn't gig as much.
Well, we talked about him changing his name. I mean, that's something that,
Yes.
you know, everybody was going a bit mental about because
know.
Celebrity Big Brother was on, your
Yeah.
mum was on Big Brother. But actually, I can understand why you did it because you were saying you were going to auditions as Shane Richie Jr.,
Yeah.
but people were expecting you to be like a carbon copy or your dad walking.
Well, exactly. And you were getting compared straight away. And it's not a bad comparison because my dad's a brilliant actor, but it was actually my dad's idea because he said a lot of producers and directors don't like me. So he went, they're just going to not like you straight away. And I thought, fair enough.
Although you have played the same part as you.
Yeah, my dad in Boogie Nights. Yeah.
How did that feel then?
I grew up watching it, so
Yeah.
it was like a dream come true. But it was the biggest thing was having the Osmonds in it, and they were like my backing singers in one of the songs.
Sorry,
and
they
my
were the Osmonds were your backing
I
singers.
yeah,
know.
they were. And I remember my mum and all the sisters coming. They were just like, because they grew up as big Osmonds fans.
Oh,
So it was just like their dream coming true, me singing. I was like,
were they
I'm
like badgering, going, can we get the
yeah,
autograph
I'd rather
later? Come
McFly
and
support me or
pictures?
something like that. The Osmonds.
So has it been
Before my
difficult?
time.
Has it been difficult for you then, growing up with 2 very famous parents?
No.
No.
No, because I was born into it. It wasn't
Mhm.
like it just happened when I was 16. It was sort of like I've never known anything different.
And is that why you got into showbiz then?
Now I just realised I wasn't good enough footballer.
Was that the second choice?
Literally, yeah.
Right, well that was the first
No,
choice.
the first
yeah.
choice was I was always a footballer, massive David Beckham fan. I grew up playing, I still play now. But then I was living in Blackpool at the time I was 18, thinking, what am I going to do? I've never thought of anything else. And it was my dad went, why don't you go be a blue coat at Pontins?
You see, now I always say to a lot of these people that want good training,
Yeah.
the best training is at the holiday camps.
Yeah,
Oh.
but, well, I'm not so
Seriously.
much, do you know what? Maybe not as much now, because they're doing less and less a lot of the
I
parts.
know,
You're
yeah.
either a singer, you're a singer. If you're a dancer, you're a dancer. Whereas when I was a blue, We did everything.
I used to love it. I
Just
used to go
serve
to
food and
Pontins
everything.
all the time. Me as a
Yeah.
kid, I used to always win a talent competition.
Good.
Do
Yeah.
a bit of Judy Garland, sing Somewhere Over the Rainbow,
I
win
made
a
living
holiday.
out of that. I don't know how I've
It's
done
not
that.
getting better than that, folks. Cut it there.
Yeah, exactly. So what have you got coming up then? Because I'm sure there's plenty of things coming up. In fact, I know there is, but I don't know what I'm allowed to say, so that's why I'm egging
There's
on.
a few things in the pipeline. I've got a few meetings and stuff, and I'd love to come back and talk to them about it when
Yes.
I'm allowed to, but I can't at the minute.
Can you give us a little clue? Stage, television?
It's stage next
Uh-huh.
year, television hopefully the end of this year. But stage next year is going to be really big and really, especially in Manchester and surrounding areas, yeah. And it involves my mum as well.
Does it?
Yeah.
Are you working together?
Possibly, yeah. Possibly.
I'm excited.
It'll be out very, very soon. I'm not sure if I'm allowed
So
to want
it's
to break.
been done already, has it?
No. It's just it's.
Look at me, I'm like
I
Poirot
know,
on
nearly,
speed.
literally,
I really am,
I nearly
honestly.
said it then as well, and I thought, no, I can't.
No.
Well, I've got a surprise.
Yes.
Because behind here, I've got some quick fire questions for you.
Oh.
Are you ready for this?
I'll-
And you don't even know them, do you?
I'll just have my gin. You're
Yeah,
alright.
Right, so I'm going to ask you one thing or the other, and you've got to tell me which you prefer.
Okay, sweet.
Okay. Manchester or London?
Manchester.
Peppa Pig or In the Night Garden?
Peppa Pig, yeah. I know every episode.
EastEnders or Loose Women?
Oh, out of order.
I love that.
Oh, the time is
Loose
ticking.
women. Loose women.
You know when you said that then, could you nobody else here?
Yeah, exactly. Clock.
Loose women, yeah.
Loose Women. And ballad or rock anthem?
Oh, rock anthem.
Bell or Shell?
I've known Belle longer.
Yeah!
And I love a ginge. I do love a ginge.
There you are. I'll just put them questions over there needed to be asked again. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much for having
And
me.
we'll have you back when in a few months when that programme comes
Yeah,
out.
end of
is
this
it?
year.
Yeah.
End of this year, and then it's going to start next year off really well, really good. And you'll be there reviewing it, I'm sure.
You heard it here first. Excited.
I'm excited. Thank you very much, Mr. Shane Nolan.
Thank you very much.
Hiya, I'm Lydia, and you're not going to believe what's been going on. With the final brass toad nestled at the bottom of the hole, team members from the Black Horse Club jumped in the air to chest bump after becoming world champions at one of Britain's more obscure pub games. Toad, which is said to have originated in France hundreds of years ago, involves throwing 4 large brass coins, or toads, at a small hole on a lead square nearly 8 feet away. Next, Norway's high school graduates have been told to refrain from running naked across bridges and having sex on roundabouts lest they give drivers too much of a surprise, the National Transport Regulator said on Wednesday. Norway's annual post-graduation period, called Rus, lasts weeks and involves partying and drinking heavily and tends to challenge public morals every spring. While the list of rituals involved in the Rus celebrations vary from one school to the next, they almost all involve alcohol, nudity and sex. What's happened to the tree? Whew. Macron and Trump planted a tree at the White House, and now it's missing. The French President Emmanuel Macron celebrated the special relationship between the United States and France during a state visit to Washington. He planted a tree with Donald Trump on the grounds of the White House. Now the oak sapling is gone, at least temporarily. White House photographers noticed that the tree was gone days after it had been planted. Mystery ensued. The problem? Parasites on the tree, which could spread to others on the White House property. It was actually a special favour from Trump to France to be able to plant the tree on the day of the visit, an official from Macron's office said. Since then, it has returned to quarantine and will soon be replanted in the White House. I've been Lydia, and that was not the news.
As someone who knows all about men's products, I find this next product ever so exciting. Although, I do wish you, the viewer, had smelly-vision right now.
It's a new, carefully formulated pH-balanced wash, and indeed, it actually smells of mint and tea tree oil. Is that right? Yeah.
It is, yes. It's a beautiful feeling for your downstairs area. Say what you will, but nothing is better than a sensationally smelling... You get me drift. Let's interview this lovely gentleman all the way from a brand new product called Bolaki. Did I pronounce it right?
You did.
See, I'm
Well
learning.
Yes.
I'm learning. And tell us about it then.
Well, you've done a lot for me. Thank you very much.
I'm good like that. Yes.
So, as you said, just to reinforce, it is an intimate hygiene wash for men. It's not the first market, but it's one that is a serious product, so it's not a gimmick or something that's going to be in someone's stocking at Christmas or something like that. It's not offensive in its branding. Therefore, I'm hoping if there are any procurement people from the Big Four that listen to this, they'll think, oh yes, it could look nice on a supermarket shelf.
Yeah.
So
It does look lovely though, doesn't it?
I believe so. I believe it.
You've got the
very, very
the way
nice.
that the bee's done there, and since it's a bee, it's always going to be a good product anyway. But it does actually look lovely, and it's a little bottle, isn't it?
It is. It is. What you've seen is a sample.
Yes.
The normal size that we have on the site is 200 ml, which, according to how well equipped you are,
Yeah.
should do about
Should
a month.
last,
It
shouldn't
should do
it?
a month.
A
you know.
month?
Yeah.
And how do you develop a product like this then? How do you get like the smell and the look of it right? Are you involved in all of that?
I designed what it looks like. I went and researched. I did some market research on how it should smell, because I was looking at what was out there. I was looking at the female products. I was looking at why partners might be like, sort of, oh, he's used my stuff again. So I thought, oh, there is a market for that. And we went out and I sort of tested things. I looked at what I liked and I tested with other people. And we said, right, we've got a fragrance. And then it was, what about consistency? Because what I didn't want to say, well, it's just a shower gel. Okay. However, I can categorically say it does not feel like a shower gel. It's totally clear in, it's translucent, but you can tell when you've used it, it leaves your skin feeling totally different than it has before. However, because my forte is business and marketing and selling, and I can't make it and ship it, I have people do that for me now.
Yeah.
And my role in the business is to promote it, is to do this, is to do trade shows, is to work with wholesalers in this country and further afield, because I'm looking at going to hot, humid climes where there's a dense male population, where I can promote the product. And next on my hit list is actually Thailand.
Oh, well, they'll love it over there, won't they?
Well, I have a man, power of social media, I've found a connection who can translate my site, do some influencing, and can get me onto the Thai market.
So it's going to be big then?
Yeah.
I believe very much in it. I live, sleep and breathe it. And
Well, I have to say, week before last, me and the owner of Canal Street Online, we went for a little drink, and we had a little test just on my hand. And just on my hand because, obviously. And it feels and it smells. It's the smell. I wish you could smell it.
The thing is as well, tea tree oil has a really nice smell, but it's also got other kind of benefits as well, isn't it?
Yes. There's
it's
lots
a
of
good product.
There's lots of cleaning and properties with it. The product, the rest of the formulation is it's antibacterial, so it does a good job down there. And we want to do the right thing, so it's vegan, which makes it appeal to all, and it's cruelty free again. So we're doing the right thing.
And I suppose the question that most people wondering, other tea tree products out there, they tend to give you a little tingle. Does this do the same job?
I can honestly say, I had one person say it's like from a snowman.
I love it. Well, thank you very much. Now, where can we get it?
It's available on Amazon.com, but
Yes.
also on my site, which is bolaki.co.uk.
Yes.
For those of you that are happy to use and have a go with us at bolaki.co.uk, if you've seen this and you want to give it a go, there is a discount code of Canal Street, Canal ST 20, which you can get 20% off of your order.
Brilliant.
I'm gonna have to
As a thank you,
Yeah.
as a thank you for you and to be here, and as a thank you to the people watching.
Oh, I would say you need to be on Dragon's Den with it, but I don't think
I
you
don't
need
think
a dragon.
you need to. You're there already. You don't
Yeah.
need help off then, do you? Well, thank you very, very much. Now then, we've talked rocks. Let's go over to the cobbles and talk to our Hayley.
Hi, I'm Hayley and welcome to the new Soap Corner. Hope you're all doing well. I just want to start off actually by saying a massive well done to Coronation Street for winning Best Soap Award at the Soap Awards on Saturday. They also won Best Actor and Best Actress as well, Best Villain, and to be honest, I can't go through them all, there's far too many, so a massive well done to all the nominees and all the winners there too. Now, down south in EastEnders, Sonia is absolutely heartbroken because Ted tells her he's seen Martin and Stacey getting passionate in the shed. Back up north in Hollyoaks, and Alfie's family will finally realise that he's unwell. He feels like everybody is against him and he makes a run for it. Now, just dashing across to the cobbles, and have to say, I'm very intrigued as to what Rosemary the Psychic is up to next. Will Roy find out what she's doing and who she really is? Lots of comedy to come there, I feel. Right, that's it from me. Thank you so much for joining me once again, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Well, we're back on Tuesday with Jack T from Urban Massage.
And Ackley Bridge star Sam Redford is coming out the closet at Hopeville to talk to us.
So subscribe away and look out for something very special.
Yes, indeed. Say no more, though.
I'll just say, see you Tuesday.
Ta-ra, Flowers!